What is up, man? Good to see you.
Not much, nice to see you too. It's been a while.
I know.
I know it has.
Tell us a little bit about your background. We want everybody here to know your background and.
Well, I was born in Haiti, and at the age of 13, I moved to the U.S. For a few years, and yeah, and then after the earthquake in Haiti, 2010 earthquake, I decided to move back to Haiti in 2011, I believe it was June 2011. And coming back, I was thinking of different things that I could do to help out, or at least be able to make a living here while I'm doing other things to help out as well. So I decided to start a transportation and touring company. I had a buddy of mine who had a guest house, a hotel, so it was good to kind of like work together. So I did the transportation and the tourism side, and he did the lodging and hospitality side. So that's what I've been doing since 2011. And then actually, I think Cara, we probably met maybe in 2012.
Okay.
Because I remember I took a trip in 2010, but I don't think that's when we met. Most likely we probably met in 2012.
You're probably right.
Yeah. So ever since then, we had a few vehicles, so clients would call us, created a Facebook page and TripAdvisor and so on. So clients would contact us, and then we would put together an itinerary of the things they would like to do. So we would take them around. And then later we got more involved in the business. We do more personal things and more. And I had a number of friends who were working with kids and different orphanages. So I got into that quite a bit. So many of our clients would be folks who came down to help actually initially. Because after the earthquake, there wasn't much tourism, obviously. It was mostly people looking to help people like you guys. And I can tell you what you guys have been doing is so wonderful. I mean, I don't know what these kids would do without you guys' help. I mean, it's just been crazy. There've been some ups, but a lot of downs. So it's been my pleasure to help out with that in whatever ways I can. So.
We wouldn't have been able to do it without you, Mitch.
Yeah, you are the glue man.
I'm sure you'd figure out another way.
I don't know. So how are the kids doing? Last time you saw them to drop off the food, how did they seem?
They were doing good, but given initially there was some instability in the country, and then followed by the virus, the
right.
COVID epidemic. So it's been really tough. But then they've been doing pretty good. I mean, I'm actually, to be honest with you, the aid that you guys have been provided has been mainly what's been keeping them afloat, because I could see it on their faces, not even just the kids, but the administrators as well, because with funding really being reduced, because everybody has problems all over the world. So getting aid has been very difficult. So
right.
So they really are grateful for what you guys do. I mean, sometimes I tell you, but they tell me all the time, that to thank you guys and of course, but I mean, I don't see how they would have been able to survive the way they have without the help that you guys have been providing. So, but overall, the kids are happy. They're doing good. I mean, whenever I go there, because I remember this year they're expecting, this year they're expecting you guys to come.
Yeah.
So whenever I go over there, sometimes they're expecting to see you guys. So,
hopefully soon enough.
Yeah, we're gonna cave one of these days and just book a trip down there and.
Yeah. But of course they understand. They know things are not easy right now, and things are a bit complicated. And traveling is restricted for reasons.
Right.
So hopefully, over the next coming months, year, things will improve. Everybody will be able to go back to a normal life.
I hope so.
Yeah.
What's it been like down there, COVID wise? Are there a lot of cases or?
Well, initially we were very worried because we're seeing what's happening around the world.
Right.
So we were worried that we would be facing the same catastrophe, actually even worse, because people live in much
closer quarters,
tighter groups, more closer together. So that would be more chance of the virus spreading. And given the medical, most of the poor, I say most people here don't have health insurance, and they can't afford it. So, but thank God it didn't turn out this way. And I think, given Haitians tend to drink a lot of tea, like bitter tea, especially bitter tea and different things. They eat a lot of cloves, a lot of things. So I think, and also they're exposed to more germs probably than some other places are. So maybe that had kept the immune system stronger. And I know definitely the tea and the cloves, the bitter leaves that they boil.
Hey Mitch, what's the political climate like with all this, on top of the virus? What's going on politically with the people?
It's improving. Over the past couple of years was rough because of turmoil the country was going through, and the people didn't understand what was. Yeah. I said over the past couple of years it had been rough because the people again are very poor. So it's hard to understand the things that the government was trying to do. Because obviously when you're hungry and you're poor, you need an answer right now. You don't have 10 years. You don't have a 10-year plan.
Right.
You need a plan for today. So, but now that they see there have been a lot of measures that's been put in place, different things that they're trying to do. So I think now the people are beginning to understand what they're trying to do. There's still problems with insecurity and things, but I think overall the amount that people used to go out and protest quite often against the government. But this couple of days ago, October 17th, was the anniversary of the death of the Haiti's first leader, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. And usually the opposition groups would schedule a day of protest and would invite the public to join in. But from what I saw, there wasn't much. Not many people showed up.
Okay.
So it's a good sign that people, even though they may not see the changes in their in their immediate lives yet, but they see there's possibility for the future. So I think, and also I think they begin with more information, talking. I think they begin to understand. So hopefully things will stay calm.
Good.
And things will continue to improve. And hopefully, if we can do something with COVID, then I think once we resolve the COVID problem and the country can maintain its calm, it's going to have huge opportunities.
I think so too.
But for now, things are still very hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's glad to hear things are calming down. It's if you've seen, it's pretty politically quiet over here on this side. Definitely.
No comment.
Very smart.